Testing, testing. Are we on? Is this thing on? Welcome to the stream, Ricky. Thanks for tuning in. How's it going, Emma? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, Silad? Welcome to the stream. I've heard we have a fun-packed week. Cross-country. Lots of cross-country. Emma's excited.
Welcome back, Munchkin.
Oh, hey, we're actually in the right car. We're going to start off with the treasure hunt. Well, I guess we're going to start off with a gifted car from, I don't know how to read Chinese, but from this person. Oh, you won't have to quit races, Emma.
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
A Polestar, huh? I actually don't think I had this car. But how is everybody doing today? It's early in the morning, really early. I actually don't want to do that race. Not this time. Let's do this one. It's pink. Of course it is. What other color would you possibly color it? We're doing the treasure hunt, by the way, if anybody missed it a second ago. We've entered the era of Forza where you always have to be ridiculously careful with your treasure hunts, otherwise you won't be able to complete it because it'll bug. It's weird, I used this tune on my main account, the same exact tune, and tried to do the same exact race I did on my video for the treasure hunt, the Las Dunas cross country, and it was rolling all over the place. Every single time I tried to do a turn, even a slight turn, it was rolling like this. And when I recorded my video, I didn't roll a single time, and that race, Las Dunas cross country, is the type that if your car is going to roll, you will roll it during that race. And I did just a one-take race, just one all the way through. It wasn't even slightly going to roll. It was weird. And I think I rolled every 2 seconds when I did on my main account. I actually had to back out, change the drivatory difficulty to tourist, just to complete it, because I was rolling so often. So this tune definitely feels different on other accounts. That's for sure. Because other than that little slight possible roll at the beginning, this thing hasn't tried to roll. Granted, I am being careful with my turns, but this is just a notoriously rolly car. Somersault. In this car? That would not surprise me at all. Especially the air-filled cross-country. There's that jump in there, and you got the baking turns. That would do it. You know, I did not realize that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking. Yeah, it's just not stable. Not at all. But we got it. So I would definitely recommend tuning this yourself over using somebody else's tune, just because it'll be more stable. Bam! 100 Forzathon points. I'm rich. So next week we have the street racing, right? Who wants to bet that the next treasure chest is going to be not the marathon? It's going to be right here. Anybody? Any takers? Either over here or over here. Somewhere on this road. They're starting to get a little bit too predictable with these treasure chests. But alright, we are moving on. I don't have any Forzathon points, otherwise I'd buy the Ferrari. I mean, I am almost completely certain it'll be there, Ricky. Because the first week it was by the Apex. The second week it's by the Baja. Third week is street racing. So it's got to be over there. It's got to be. So it is 8 minutes past, 30 minutes past the hour. So we have 7 minutes before the arcade. I think we'll actually start with the event lab. That'll be interesting to do with a bunch of people. If anybody wants to join me, if you're on my friends list, just join. If you'd like an invite, just shoot me a message. And the first thing we're doing is Extreme E. E-Class. I'm going to go on a roller coaster. Yeah, I actually sold my Extreme E's. That's one of the reasons why I have so much credits right now, is because I sold some Extreme E's. I had 10 of them. 9 of them. 9 of them. Because I still haven't bought the Extreme E that you get in the... You don't like the event lab? I actually kind of liked it. Yeah, I still haven't bought the Extreme E you can buy in the auto show. Where was this? I think it was over by... in this area, because there was woods all around. Is it this? Yeah. Yeah, it's like a roller coaster. It wasn't too bad. We'll be interested to see what the Drivatars look like. Oh no! Wow. So you can't do this race with a convoy. That is unfortunate. Never mind, guys. Scratch that. We're not going to do the Extreme E. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and do a poll. How about that one? So, which event first? The options are the Titan, the 5 race championship, the 3 race championship, or the arcade. Yeah, JN, but this way nobody has to look up what each event is. Give that just a minute. With my luck, everybody will vote for a different thing. It'll be 1, 1, 1, and 1. So we've got 1 vote for the 3 race championship. 1 vote for the 5 race championship. While y'all are voting on that, I'm going to go ahead and do... Oh, wow. Now we got 1, 1, 1, and 1. I called it. I'm just saying. I called it. So indecisive today. What's wrong with y'all? This car, by the way, is a really good car. Hey, there we go. We got 2 tiebreakers. That means we're still tied, but I mean, we got the Titan and we got the 5-race championship. So it looks like we're going to go with the longer races. I know, I met him last night. So this is the 5 race. The other one is, let's go ahead and do the Titan, since we seem to be tied. And since everybody's already over here anyways. B-Class Unlimited Buggies. Give it just a second for everybody to get ready. We do still have 1 spot left if anybody would like to send me a message to join. The tune that I have down in the description for this is actually Joshua's tune. Pretty cool tune. Even though it says it only goes like 120 miles an hour, you can get 145 miles an hour down this straightaway on the side of the hill. Just a warning though, the Drivatars are notorious on this race for driving backwards at the beginning. I already started a Silad. Darn. Be careful with the Drivatars at the beginning of this because they will try to drive backwards instead of forwards. So you will have to probably dodge the Drivatars at the beginning. Well, it's thinking about starting. Maybe. What do you think? Y'all want to race? Ah, sorry. I wonder who will win. Oh. You know what's funny? I didn't even download the tune. That's hilarious. I'm going stock. We're going stock. I looked up the tune, wrote down the share code, put it on 7 different freaking videos. Well, actually, no, it's only on 2 videos. This stream and another video. The rest of them don't have it, but wrote down the share code and everything. Had to look it up on the same account and never bothered to put the tune on. That's hilarious. Man, these load times, ever since they did this last update, they have been quite long. Any second now. Oh, we only got 4 in here. Who'd we lose? Oh, we lost Garrett. Just warning one more time, everybody. Dodge the Dravitars because they will probably not go straight whenever we start. And of course they do go straight. That's funny. Sorry, Emma. Move out of the way, Loki. If you're fast enough to go by me, Emma, just go by me because I am rear-wheel drive, so not exactly optimal. Wow. Slowed to an absolute crawl right there. No, Loki! Get back here. This has not gone well. And the best part about this is actually the only race that I did on my main account. So I've already done this. But of course I was using the right tune when I did this. I did do the treasure hunt on my main account this morning. But I had enough time to do this as well. So I know the tune's really good for this. Uh-oh. No, Emma! What happened? What are we thinking? Y'all think you can DNF me? I think that might be a relatively safe bet at this point. Yeah, I think JN's gonna DNF me. That's alright though. What else can you expect with a rear-wheel drive stock buggy? Alright, we're halfway through the torture. And I know I have the correct tunes on the rest of these cars, because the rest of these tunes are stuff I tuned myself. And shared, like, shortly before I went to sleep last night, so. This should be the only tune that I don't have installed. Can we talk about how bad these Dravitars are? Because we got first place, which is probably at about 85 or 90% completion right now on this event. And the Dravitars are stuck back here with me at 73% completion, 75-ish. And yeah, that's a bit slanted. Like, I'm the only one here stock, so there's probably only one or two Dravitars that are matching me stock. So all the rest of those Dravitars are B700. And every single one of these Dravitars is about to get DNF'd. And I'm not blocking them either. I'm not back here like blocking Dravitars. I'm just doing my best to stay in front of them. I think Jan has definitely proven, though, that the car that I thought that would be best at this is not the best at this. Yeah, I don't like the other vehicle. I guess there's not just one other vehicle we can use, but the other B-Class stock one, at least, is in fact better. Looks like I'm going to be DNF'd. That's weird. the stream just like rebooted itself. Everybody make sure your streams are up to date. It seems to have just rebooted. And DNF in midair, yes! I did not finish. This game's lying to me. It says cross-country finished. Silhet's like, man, forget y'all. I got this. Well, that was torturous. Yeah, I was wondering, Emma. I'm surprised I didn't spin out, Ricky. Like, I almost spun out once, but I didn't actually stop and, like, do a little circular spin out, which is pretty easy to do with this car. But I'm going to put Joshua's tune on here, even though we're already done, just so I don't run into that again. Let's see. Not sure what happened to him. He might even still be in the game, I'm not sure. And let's get Silent in here. Hey, I didn't have that car. That was the last Volvo I needed. Nice. Oh, he is in here still. Okay. I'm literally stuck on a cactus. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so for the next one, votes are saying the 5 race championship. You know, I didn't put the trial in that poll. Fail. Yeah, I can do the danger sign, and welcome to the stream, Love Scars Gaming. How's it going today? We are going to do the endurance one first, because that one was winning the poll. But first, we're going to go over here. So the car that I would recommend to do this with is the Koenigsegg Jesko. Obviously, you can't do it with this particular tune, because this is a X-Class tune, but this tune is actually... Oh, no, it's not in the description. I was going to say, if it was in the description, I'd just tell you to go there, but it's actually in the description of a different video, so... Yeah, you can do this with a lot of different things. The 1100 isn't terrible if you use the right car. But I would actually recommend this one since it has rally suspension. That is the share code. But any S2 cross-country or dirt tune should be able to do this. And most S2 cars that can manage about 250, 260 miles an hour should easily be able to do this. I literally just downloaded my own tune. Oops. That's dangerous because if I go to delete that tune, I can accidentally delete the tune and unshare it. Yeah, we are going to use this thing. The trees are fun, yeah. So definitely want to have rewind turned on, because that tree will ruin your run. Any of the 15 trees. Like that tree right there. So for the Juggernaut, I used the Hoonigan RS200. I actually tested my my new S2 dirt tune for it, the Mercedes-Benz AMG CLK GTR, and the lack of top end in that made it not the best option. So my old go-to, the Hoonigan Ford RS200, that was the best one. And that is how you do the danger sign. So you just have to keep rewinding and keep going off the edge there. If you do crash into the trees, just rewind it, go out at a slightly different angle. And the tune that I have in my video as the main tune to use is better just because of the suspension. Use the Esco. Now see, I wouldn't trust the Esco for the Juggernaut. I would not trust that at all. The RS200 is just way easier to control. Hey, awesome. Glad to hear it, Scars. Alright, so we are going to do the 5 race championship since that was winning the previous poll. And after that, it looks like we're going to be doing the trial. The restriction for this one, I believe, is the A-Class Unlimited Offroad. I will check that real quick. Yeah, A-Class Unlimited Offroad is this one. And then after this, the trial is B-Class Sport Utilities Heroes. And that is interesting because I don't think we've ever had an actual B-Class Sport Utility Heroes as the restriction. I know we've had before a situation where you had to pick a Sport Utilities Heroes in B class, but that was the Country Rivals. So the restriction wasn't exactly Sport Utility Heroes, but they gave you a bunch of different Sport Utility Heroes to choose from that were all B class. So aside from that one event, I really don't think we've ever had a B class Sport Utilities Heroes. And definitely not on a trial. It's almost always A class. We stream once a week, at least once a week. I got a challenge on my hands? What's that supposed to mean, Ricky? Yeah, Scars, we stream once a week, every Thursday. Occasionally, if I have more time throughout the week, we do stream extra, but at the very minimum, once a week, within a few hours of season changeover. And I also put out lots of video guides in the morning. Hey! Thank you, Love Scars, for subscribing. Appreciate you. Yeah, I put out a bunch of video guides Thursday morning on how to do the playlist. And then we stream on Thursdays. It's like playing Dodge Car. That was a very treacherous nosedive. This thing definitely doesn't like to slide. But if we do have a point-to-point rather than a circuit, this thing really likes those. Hey, we didn't nosedive again. Oh, well, that was still a hard landing. Really does not like those landings. GG's everybody. Silent almost crashed into me at the finish line there. I must admit I did not look at these races. Hopefully we don't have more circuits. Well, at least not tight circuits like this. There's a couple of circuits I wouldn't mind doing. Looks like the trial is the overwhelming victor there, followed by the arcade. And we'll probably end it with the Hot Wheels Championship at the very end. First up before that is going to be the 3-race championship. And then we'll try to work the arcade in there depending on the timing. We don't often get this race. Interesting, interesting. I feel like this is one of those races they actively avoid making us race for some reason. Last time we had to use this was in Extreme E, when they were doing themed parts of the map. Oh, move out of the way. Whoa, that was a very awkward angle. I think I hit a car, I hit another car and bounced off a tree, and that was just a very awkward angle. And I get T-boned by Loki, coming back for some revenge. I don't see it. I don't see this going well at all. Oh, they just killed in front. Did you hit something, Silent? Aim left. Aim left. You gotta aim left out of that tunnel right there. Because if you aim right, danger awaits. How's it going, Rackers? Welcome to the stream. GG's, everybody. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were the person I hit, actually, on that corner. Apologize for that. Okay. Yeah, I know I hit somebody. It might have been a drive-tar. But I was trying to slow down and take that corner, and somebody hit me from behind, and then I hit somebody in front of me, and there was somebody on my right side, and it was just a whole cluster. And I almost missed that same checkpoint, so I had to really fight to get back over there. And fighting to get back over there made me hit a tree on the other side of the checkpoint because I was in the wrong angle. It was just a mess. Hey, we got another point-to-point, though. Like to see it. Yeah, Silent, I passed you in the tunnel. It looked like you might have hit the edge of the tunnel. Completely forgot this was storm season until just now. Actually hitting that helped me. It's going way too fast. This landing is not going to go well. Ow. Planted. GG's, everybody. Alrighty, the endurance has ended. And we are roughly 3 minutes away from being able to start the... Hey, E-Tron! Roughly 3 minutes away from being able to start the trial. I'll go ahead and set the timer for it. Oh, 2 minutes. Nice. Let's look at this E-Tron. That's not the right button. That's the right button. Where's Audi at? How does the alphabet work? E-Tron is up next after the trial in arcade. Did I say E-Tron? I meant Odyssey. Huh. So you can't upgrade the power in this. Do we got weight reduction? No weight reduction. Does it really? I guess that means we should probably not upgrade the suspension, because that notoriously makes rear wheel steering fail. What type of weight reduction can we get? The thing is, I really do want to upgrade the suspension because this thing has lots of understeer. Ew. That is hideous. I need to see if this stock suspension is tunable. I don't think it'll be. But I also have to back out of here so that I can start the trial. I guess I got a little bit of time. Nope. Not tunable. I guess I'll have to test and see if it still has rear wheel steering after I upgrade the suspension. Did anybody else upgrade to the iPhone 11? Or sorry, 14. 11. That's crazy. That's an old one. The iPhone 14. Mine's going to be coming any minute now. Supposed to be here within 3 and 5 hours from now. I'm going to see what all the hype's about. Yeah, I've currently got the 13. I'm going to be upgrading to the 14 now, and I'm going to trade in my 12 Pro that I had last year. I still have it, but... and I'm going to keep my 13 just as a backup. After I get the rear frosted glass fixed, of course. Because that is definitely a necessity. Got to get that fixed. Can't trade it in next year, the year after, if the back glass is shattered. Hey, is this a tropical storm? No, it just looks like heavy precipitation. That's good. Tropical storms are loud. Yeah, I don't think I ever actually had a Samsung or anything with the Android operating system, because I went straight from like my first touchscreen, which was an LG View, which was the type of touchscreen you could literally see like dots in the screen if you held it up to the sun where the touch sensitivity was. It was not a smartphone, it was just a touchscreen. But I went straight from that to a like a Razor, I think they called them. It's a flip phone. It was a fancy flip phone. Went straight from that to a Razor, and then from the Razor, I upgraded to the iPhone 6 or 6S, something like that. And I've just been iPhone ever since. I did have to learn the Android operating system though, and the Google operating system, because I used to be a tech support, like phone tech support over the phone for one of the national carriers here in the United States. So they made me learn it, and I definitely prefer Apple just over everything I learned. It doesn't help that I started that job right when the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 was exploding. Like the batteries were exploding. I probably didn't help at all. Stuff like that usually doesn't endear people that aren't used to the products. I know, don't bleed at me. I'm driving. What on earth? Yeah, my car's lighter. You're gonna take off. Yep. My car's too light for the water. GG's, everybody. Yeah, I started working there like the month before Samsung Galaxy Note 7s started blowing up on everybody with the batteries, with fast charging. So, like, literally my first several weeks on the phone were answering very, very pissed off customers about their their phones blowing up, and paranoid people saying, "Is my phone gonna blow up?" And people trying to turn their phones in, return them. So yeah, definitely not a good introduction to Androids and Samsungs. I think at the time, I'm pretty sure I had a 11 Pro, and I was not looking to trade it in for a Samsung. Oh, you're good, Ricky. Hey, another heavy precipitation. Actually, this might be light precipitation now that I'm looking at it. You know, JN, that's actually really funny. I was driving behind the back of one of those literally yesterday, and it was trippy because those tail lights on the back end in real life are really fancy. Like really fancy. Just the way they light up. That's what stuck out to me was those tail lights. Yeah, this is not the best car for like long straightaways or top end or anything like that, but it's got really good handling. Oh no, no! Just cut that corner just a little bit too tightly. Talk about having good handling. It's got too good a handling. Way too good a handling. I was expecting it to slide at least a little bit. Did you just fall off the bridge, Ricky? GG's, everybody. Yes, JN, because we're gonna just miss a trial. Sorry, a arcade. We're gonna just barely miss an arcade. We've got like 30 seconds left before the arcade entrance ends, and I don't even see an arcade. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 20 seconds. And I know for a fact a couple of people aren't going to be able to load in time. So we are going to do the Odyssey, which is, that's not it. Pretty sure it's somewhere on the map. There it is. Gonna give everybody a second to make sure that they're in. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this started. And the tune I'm using for this, I actually have no idea where it came from. Relatively certain that I tuned it, but I don't know when I tuned it. It might have been for my new account series, just to have a C-Class car, I don't know. But we're going to use it and find out if it's any good. I know at the very least it'll have enough top end for this first race, so... Well, I mean, it's not terrible. I like it in A-Class more, though. I think I would like any A-Class car over C-Class cars when it comes to cross-country, though, so that's not really saying much. Yeah, not too bad at all. Can't remember which race I built it for, but just a standard cross-country tune. GG's, everybody. Did a front flip. Sounds interesting. Stop flipping out on us, Ricky. Oh, those mid-air bounces. Terrible mid-air bounces. It looks like we might actually finish in time to go to the next event, which is the arcade. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. Unless this is 2 laps. If this is 2 laps, we might make it. But if it's 3 laps, definitely not. Because we only got 5 minutes. Two laps. Nope, 3 laps. I don't think we're going to make it to the arcade. Oh, move out of the way, Dravatars. Not too sure about these gears. 3rd and 4th seem a little bit long. I'm shifting out of a dead 4th gear to a maxed out 3rd gear. Done that on multiple occasions, so one of them's too long. Oh, turn, turn! That didn't work. Wow, that didn't work at all. Dead 4th gear into a maxed out 3rd gear, pretty much. I think it might just need a 10 gear gearbox. Because this only has 8 gears, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 8 gears. We definitely missed the arcade, if anybody was wondering. For certain, missed the arcade. GG's, everybody. Grand Cherokee, which is the car that we have to take a picture of. So since we missed the arcade, let's knock all the small stuff out. Gonna go ahead and take a picture of the Jeep, which I already had, but yeah. That car just changed liveries. There's so many stock bugs over here.
Next time, just ask Ramiro if you can borrow his airplane, eh?
What voiceover was that for? Got the RS7. I mean, I guess I can go ahead and do the Trailblazer. If anybody would like to do the Trailblazer with me, feel free. We'll do our best to stay out of each other's way, but we've got about 7 minutes? No, 12 minutes. We got about 12 minutes before we have to do the arcade, and the options are this one and this one. So we'll probably do this one if you want to get set up, but this should only take about 2.5, 3 minutes. So go ahead and do the Juggernaut. What's up, JN? Yo. Yo. And the spot we're going to, the end point for this is right here. Right there. It is a drift arcade, Emma. Drift arcade. Given the choice between air and drifts, drift is much quicker to do. Give everybody just a second if anybody wants to join me doing the Trailblazer Juggernaut. I think we need to set the mood with some music. Let's go. It's good that we're doing this at sunset. I really did not want to see where I was going. This game is conspiring right now. Why would you possibly need to see where you're going? Oh, come on. Oh, I really can't see where I'm going. This is annoying. Yeah, with this car, the cool thing about this car, especially if you use rewind, but even if you don't use rewind, this car is so fast at this. With the use of rewind especially, and even without it, you should at least be able to get 3 stars on this at the very minimum. Oh, whoa, whoa. Don't do it. Don't do a front flip. Calm down, Hoonigan Ford. Calm down. Can we make it through? Can we make it through? Hey! Oh, what about this one? Can we make it through? This is the most treacherous part of it. Turn! Ah, whoa, what on earth? We made it, we made it. Oh, not the tree, not the ramp, not. Fail. Spoke too soon. So go to highway, they use the rods but cut corners, take yes, that is the method. The highway is the method. That was much slower than the last time I did this, but we may or may not have done a spin out type of situation. Yeah. But yeah, the highway is definitely the way to go. You want to get to the highway in the quickest way possible, and then fly down the highway. That is the method. And setting the route, the purpose of that was to give us the best route from the highway to the end point. Because finding the exit's sometimes a little bit tricky, but you want to take the street scene exit. JN, you were supposed to stay on the highway, buddy. What route did you take, man? So JN's going about, and Ricky, both going about it the difficult way. Yeah. You want to take here, jump off there, go down here. You want to skirt this part just to the right, and you want to hop on the highway right over here. And once you hop on the highway right there, follow the highway all the way down until you hit the street scene, and then exit over here. And you want to cut the corner. There's a house right here. You want to cut the corner right there and hop on this road. And this road, fly through the center here like a lunatic and turn through here. You have to jump over this little spot right here. to the entrance right here and go around the temple and jump up. That is the best route, hands down. No questions asked, because if you're using, especially if you're using the right car, but the highway's faster than going cross country right here. Every time. Every time. It literally just going from the start gate, the closest route to the highway. As you can see, that's pretty much the most straightforward route to the highway. That's where you're entering the highway at. Is somebody retrying? Jayan, did you need to retry it? I'll set a marker for you if you do. Right here, Jayan, is where you're getting on the highway. So head straight for that. Straight for the group route. Where the group route is exactly where you're aiming for on the highway. So just jump off of the Juggernaut start point. Oh, too far, too far. You go straight for the group route, Jan. Straight for the group route.
Horizon Arcade will begin shortly. Good luck.
We got about a minute before we can start this. If you're in the middle of a Trailblazer, you should still be able to get in the arcade.
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute now.
Once you're done with the Trailblazer,
Enjoy.
it should just load you into the arcade. But yeah, Jan, once you hop off there, just head straight for the group route. And everybody else, if you want in for the arcade, just head over here to the Drift Arcade next to where I'm at. Yeah, once you jump off there, just go straight for the group route. And once you get to the group route, I'll change the group route so that it routes you to the correct spot. The group route is exactly where you want to hop on the highway at. Uh-oh. No! There's a festival there. Just head straight for where the group route is. You should be able to dodge the festival site. Alright, once you hop on the highway, just follow the marker exactly where it tells you to go. Stay on the highway. The marker will lead you straight to the finish line.
Round one started. Both those skills.
Which drift zone does it want us to
Drift
do?
zone target acquired.
Behind us. 2 miles that away. Oh, that drift zone.
It's time to get sideways.
How's it going, Darlene? Welcome to the stream. Darlene, if you wanted to get a tune ready, we're going to be doing the Hot Wheels Championship Orange Track. No. That was last week's. Something to do with orange is the name of it. But the restriction is definitely A-Class Sport Utilities Heroes. So pick any A-Class Sport Utilities Heroes, because I know that JN is going to bounce and leave the convoy once I start that. He does not have Hot Wheels. And Firefox does not have Hot Wheels either, so we're going to actually have 2 spots available for when we do that. And we're not going to do that immediately next, but that is the next event that you'd be able to join in for. So if you want to get your tune ready, you'll have plenty of time. I think I'll have time to do this one more time. It's definitely easier to do this from the opposite direction than I'm going. I feel like it just flows better.
Round 2
Oh,
complete.
did not have time to finish it.
Thank that skill.
Turn around.
Hey, glad to hear it, Provo, and welcome to the stream. Absolutely, Provo. We do this every single Thursday. All the videos go up in the morning shortly before season changeover, and we stream like this on Thursday morning shortly after season changeover. So I'll continue doing it as long as I have fun doing it.
Arcade complete. Congratulations.
Oh, I hear a steam horn, steam engine behind me. Hey, got the Forerunner. That's always fun. So I think we'll go ahead and do the Forzathon, see if it'll let us do this together. Maybe, maybe not. I know for a fact it won't let us do the event lab together. We already tried. But after the Forzathon gets done, we'll go ahead and hop over to Hot Wheels. So if you've not already done so, go ahead and hop in your Desert Dingo Racing Stock Bug. And you actually want to make sure it's stock for this. We do have to do a dirt race with this being stock. No, no. How do I make this stock? Be easier just to go back over here. Oh, wow. I should have made a stock tune for this. So for the danger sign, I used the Koenigsegg Jesko, and I actually used a tune that I have made for it on Hot Wheels. It's called HW Race, I believe. Either that one or the tune from my main account. The tune from my main account for the off-road. That one has better suspension for it. The suspension will literally bounce you off the danger sign and boost you. Get a little bit further distance, but the Hot Wheels one can turn better, so just depends on what you like better. And I don't think this is going to take 50 seconds to get to 100 miles an hour. At least I sincerely hope that it doesn't. But if it does, there's not much I can do about this. Alright, so everybody make sure that you have Chapter 1 completed on this. All you have to do is get in the car and drive. Damn, it might actually take 50 seconds to get to 100 miles an hour. That's crazy. So slow. Alright, so let's pick a slow race for this. I'm curious, I've never actually looked this up. What is the quickest race in dirt? 4 miles, 3.8 miles? That might be it. Yep, that's it. So let's just do Desierto Trail, since that is the shortest race. Is everybody ready for this? Ricky, have you already done this? If you've already done the Forzathon, that tune should be good. But if you haven't done the Forzathon yet, the car does have to be stock for Chapter 2. Gonna give it just a second here, and then we'll start it up. And if anybody would like to join for the Hot Wheels Championship, we're going to be doing that right after this. We're going to have at least 2 spots available for that. Yes. So you don't have to do a Trailblazer stock. That's correct. You just have to use a stock car for the actual race. And if your car is not stock, or you don't have a stock version of this car, you can borrow my car. It will let you do that. And I did tune this just a little bit. Not very much. I didn't even test it, so... Yeah, you just have to be careful with the A-Class tune. I used it on my main account and did the Las Dunas cross-country, and on this account, it wasn't doing any shenanigans or any barrel rolls or anything like that. But When I used it on my main account, it was. So for some reason, the suspension didn't translate when sharing. I'm not sure what went wrong with that, but as long as you're just using it for like the easy Malpais Trailblazer, at least I think that's what it's called. The really easy one that's just pretty much a straightaway. Yeah, Ricky, it'll let you borrow my car, so my car is stock. Well, not completely stock, but it should work for the stock challenge because it's just tuned stock settings. Looks like somebody already has this done, hopefully. Hey, welcome to the chat, Garrett. Everybody, I think Garrett's got the win on this one. I don't think this is going to be close. Uh-oh. We lost JN. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those CCGTs are rare. It's not just that it's a wheel spin exclusive, because it is, but it's that it's a really good car, as on top of being a wheel spin exclusive. That's why it's still worth so much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think I have the brakes. What are those, chat, on this account? Uh-oh. What happened to Garrett? Yeah, they were. They were Provo. It's just the demand, the people that were able to get it, not a lot of them did sell it. I mean, quite a few of them did go up in the auction house, but the demand was still higher, just because that's been a really good car in Forza games past. That it's not just this game that car was a really good car in. So it's a well-known, really good car, and the only way to get it is through the wheel spin, or the very first time they ever put it in the Forzathon shop was last week. So, yep. And I was actually barely able to afford that car on this account. I had to do a Horizon Arcade yesterday to be able to afford the CCGT on this account. Like anybody starting and playing from the very beginning of the game, like my main account has, they're going to have plenty of Forzathon points to be able to afford all that stuff. But a lot of people, or a lot of accounts, haven't been playing that long. So, uh-oh, no, we lost Emma. Hey, we finally passed the Dravitar that's almost D500. Did you like the tune, Ricky? The 3 seconds tune adjustment. How's it going, Reaper? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is not the most stable of cars, that's for sure. It's definitely for sure. Oh, I wasn't that far behind you. See, I got T-boned like crazy on the very first corner. I had to play catch up the entire time. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks, that's for sure, Garrett. It really is, Reaper. It really is. There are way more cars. Wow. Alright, so you have to do this solo. Of course, that would happen. Wait, Ricky, did it finish for you? Did you get the completion for the Forzathon? Chapter 2? Yep. So you gotta do it solo, everybody. That's a shame. Well, I guess we have to head over to Hot Wheels because we can't do the event lab together. They won't let us do that. Which I think is actually a good thing for this event lab because it's very tight corridors. It's like, it really is a roller coaster. Like, you don't have very much space at all. So I think that might be why they did that. We can't do the Eliminator together, so let's head over to Hot Wheels. That's not the right button. There's Hot Wheels. Yeah. So many warnings. Sure thing, Darlene. And we are going to have one more spot available because I know Garrett does not have Hot Wheels and I know JN does not have Hot Wheels. So if anybody else would like to join in, shoot me a message, or if you're on my friends list, go ahead and join. And I am going to go ahead and get my car for the speed trap just to get everybody time to hop on over here. And the restriction again for the championship over here, it is a hazard event. It is pretty much all the races that they could possibly pick that start and go off the track. So it's cross country. Nice, Provo. Making bank in the auction house. So these are going to be cross country races. Just keeping that in mind. A-class sport utility heroes. That is the restriction. A-class sport utility heroes. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid it on this account just because I'm trying to get
Turn around when it is
a
safe to do so.
new person's experience on this 4th account. So I'm trying to avoid playing with the auction house, but I'm really good at it. That's how I made all of my money on my first 3 accounts. At least until I got legendary status on my main account. But all of the credits that I got, all the cars I got on my 2nd and 3rd account were through auction house sniping. No, not the wall. That is a tough corner for this car. So is that one.
Arrived at your destination.
Those are definitely 2 cars to have. That's for sure. The Yesco, you already bought it, so it's not really going to matter that much. But the Yesco is actually available right here. This is the V10. You have to do all of the chapters, get 3 stars on all of the chapters. But that's really easy, really good way to get the Koenigsegg Yesco, the V10 story accolade. But alright, we went ahead and did that. Silad knocking it out. Gonna go ahead and give everybody a couple minutes to do that while I make sure I have tune for this. We do still have 1 spot available if anybody else would like to join. Oh wow, it won't even let me. Garrett, if you want to go ahead and leave, because you don't have Hot Wheels, it's not going to let you come over here. So if you want to go ahead and leave, it'll open up a spot. I think I actually want to use the Aston Martin DBX. But I do want to test and see if this car, once you upgrade the suspension, still has rear wheel steering. I don't think it will. But I also think that you're going to have to upgrade the suspension because, yeah. At least on paper it makes a huge difference, but if you tune it correctly, it's going to make... Hang on. Let me finish upgrading this. Wow. 5 PI just for that. That's really the only upgrade I can do, though. Because we already tested the... We already tested the power upgrade. It won't let us do a power upgrade. At least not while keeping it in this class. So now we're 800. Do we still have rear wheel steering? It's rally tires. We do not have rear wheel steering. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's got rally tires on it right now. That upgrades it a little bit. But we definitely don't have rear wheel steering. That's unfortunate. Because this thing has lots of understeer. Well, let's see if we can tune out the understeer with the roll bars. Not right now, obviously. That would take a bit. But see if we can tune out the understeer with the roll bars. Yeah. It's unfortunate, Reaper. Very unfortunate. Because I feel like we're going to need the... I feel like we're going to have to need the upgrades for this one. Yeah, I'll try to tune it out with the differential and the roll bars. I don't think those settings are accurate. Hopefully not. But alright, enough playing around with this. I think everybody's in here that wants in. It's definitely going to need that. Let's get this party started on Orange Alert. It's ironic that they named this one after orange because we're going to be going off the orange tracks and onto the forest. And I'm pretty sure the ice as well. Oh, no, by all means, just start driving my car. Those are pretty comparable. We're going to go with the lighter one, though. Should have a little bit better handling. So for the trial, what car did I use for the trial? I'm trying to remember what the trial restriction was. Oh yeah, so I used the Mini Cooper Countryman just because it had better handling. I feel like it's more of a dirt car, but it did work. Lots of DBXs. Yeah, I was disappointed with the engine swaps available. Didn't end up swapping an engine at all. And so it clued me into the fact that it was a dirt car when it had a Turbo Rally engine upgrade available as the only swap Turbo Rally. 1,091 horsepower. I think I had sitting at 800, give or take, maybe 760. That engine sound, though. Where am I going? Oh, come on, not into the wall. Loki, where did he come from? I swear, Loki has been stalking us this entire time. Uh-oh. What happened to Ricky? Turn, turn. Wow. Definitely does not want to turn. How much top end do we have? GG's, everybody. What happened, Ricky? Wait, did we even win that? I wasn't looking at the score. Oh, yeah, we did. Good. Rock. Watch out for that rock. So we do still have plenty of time left, by the way, everybody. If anybody wants to do any of the events again, be more than happy to do those again. Just pop a message down into chat which events you'd like to do, and we can definitely do that again. Obviously, we still have one more race over here, but wow, those rocks taking out everybody. I mean, this is the first time it popped up as a seasonal, and I think a lot of people have avoided it, so it's going to get not only the completion for the Juggernaut itself, which is 100 seconds, is 3 stars, so they made you have to get 3 stars. It's going to get everybody the completion. The restriction for it, S2 anything goes, allows most people to use the car they would have used anyways, because not a lot of off-road cars that people are going to try to use are going to be in X class. They're going to be at the top of S1 class, S2 class, and you can use S1 class, A class. You can use any class you want. So I really like what they did with that, because a lot of people don't have that completed anyways, and they're basically making you get 3 stars on it and making you complete it. I don't know. I liked it, but I like PR stunts, so I'm slightly biased, and I think this is off-road at some point, isn't it? Actually, now that I think about it, it's not. Yeah, this isn't. Darn. They could have made us do the canyon off-road one. That would have made more sense. Oh, we got 3 laps of this. Ouch. Yeah, the moonroof on this car actually looks a lot like the back of my phone. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like the Sportback more than I like the e-tron, unfortunately, Reaper. I was hoping they would have included a electric A-class car that was actually enjoyable to drive, but I don't know. It might end up being enjoyable to drive. I just don't anticipate it being so. Especially not being able to tune the four-wheel drive suspension. That Sportback, though, that should be pretty fun to drive. Ah! See, Emma, I was trying not to wall ride. That was the goal. This track makes it very difficult not to wall ride, though, especially with sport utility heroes. Oh, Ricky, you're going to be able to lap that Dravatar up there? It's going to be a close one, I think. Nah. If he was a little bit closer on this ice section, because they're really bad at taking the ice section, might have been able to lap him, but he's just a little bit too far away. No! Straight into the wall. Oh, that's over. Yeah. Definitely a better suit for this track. It's just so hard to stop all that power. I'm pretty sure this car actually has more torque than it has horsepower, but absolutely GG's, everybody. Honestly, Emma, that track, I was having to try so hard to not wall ride that it was almost not even worth it to try that hard. And this has got really good handling for A-Class off-road too, so with one of the better handling A-Class off-road sport utilities heroes, I was trying to really hard not to wall ride, and I wasn't even succeeding that well, so it almost wasn't even worth it to try that hard. Alright, so oh yeah. So I think I'll go ahead and end it with the solo stuff real quick. We got the rivals to do, and we got the Eliminator and the event lab. If anybody does need something done, just let me know in chat. We'll do it between the solo stuff.
Welcome back, Munchkin.
think I'll start it with the event lab. Uh-oh. Ricky, the convoy is over unless somebody else needs something done. Because all the other events I have left, it's not going to let me do any of them in co-op. You can, though, if you want. You can try to join at the same time I do with the Eliminator. If you want, just let me know. I can type in chat whenever I click join. You might be able to get in the same Eliminator session as I am. If you rewind the stream to the very beginning, Ricky, I tried to start it as co-op. It would not let me. And if you look at this event lab, I think there's a reason why they made it not work like that. Yeah, that actually is really, really fast. Oh, 240 miles an hour. Can it turn, though? That's the question. Because I'm assuming you got stock power, stock drivetrain. I didn't even test it. Can it get into S1 class, the top of S1 class, with full weight reduction and full power upgrade? Because I think the full power upgrade was without any weight reduction or any other upgrades at all, like 830, something like that. Yeah, I think S1, for it to be even somewhat competitive, I think it would have to have aero, unfortunately. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, most Audis, though, most Audis just work better in A-class. What on earth is going on here? Why is there a tree there? I literally hit the arrow saying not to go that fast. I've scared away the flamingos. There we go. That was the event lab. It's not a terrible one this week. I wish they didn't make us use Extreme E. But I do have to admit, Extreme E does work pretty well with that event lab. Alright, got that done. I think I'll wait to do the Forzathon. I did make a video guide on how to do the Forzathon. If anybody would like to watch that. If anybody's curious, it's a pretty easy one this week. You do have to do it solo, though. I'll go ahead and do the Eliminator. Oh. I forgot to do it. Hurry. Click the Eliminator if you want to join with me. Forgot to do the countdown. Oh, wow. Yeah, I meant to do a countdown. I forgot. Hey, but if you do get in the same session as me, at least wait till we're 30th or better before you challenge me. Because I would hate for us to vote for one of us to get eliminated before the 30th. No, I am going to be challenging other people. But...
New car drops incoming.
new car drops incoming. Yeah, Ricky, there's about a 5-second delay, so if with the 5-second delay, oh wow. Level 5 car right in front of my face. Can I get it though? And what's the other one? What's the other one? Hurry! Ah! Hey, I got it. Do you see the fortune link at the bottom, Ricky?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Arena shrinking.
Nice, nice. Did you see the fortune link at the bottom, Ricky? Well, I am maxed out right here. It's sad because I know for a fact this car can go faster because it's revving out the gear.
200 yards, turn left. 200 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right.
Yeah, I'm hoping it gives me a decent level 6 car. Oh, yay. It's rear-wheel drive, but should be manageable. Oh, they're just gonna start me in the water. Who is this? 43 drivers left. Where are we going? Should be behind us. Do we have anybody else we can challenge? Not anyone close. I really don't like chasing people like this because it's going to be behind me. Oh, just barely dodged that house. What car is he driving? I can't tell. Too far away. Is that a Polestar? That is a Polestar. Oh, wow.
In 100 yards,
Tired of chasing them.
recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Oh, come on.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Is that on the other side of the house that's over here? There's a player house over here. It's going to be somewhere in our way. Oh wow, this is a lot closer than I thought it was.
Yards, turn right.
Doesn't help that I keep spinning out and bouncing all over the place, but
400 yards, turn right.
I think we should be okay here.
400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
There we go. Was it close? Alright, what level 7 are we going to get? Hey, not bad. Cheap Trail Cat. That's good to hear, Reaper. There was a person right over there. What are we looking like? So it's probably going to be down here. The finish lines, by the way, if you notice down here how there's no gap at all right here, most likely the next finish line is going to be within the next circle. And the next circle is going to be close to over here. As you can see, it's kind of building to that corner of the map. Look out. Oh, we're getting close to the 30. I mean, as long as you challenge me after we get to the 30. Which would be like pretty much right now.
Arena shrinking.
I'm gonna try to drive in this area. Oh, the vehicle level doesn't mean anything, Ricky. Oh, somebody's trying to hide. Whoa. Okay. Hello? Maybe. Okay, I guess we're not challenging them.
Turn around when it is
There we go. So we're going to be this direction. The same direction they were driving. They're on a road that goes right to it.
200
This isn't looking good, everybody. This is not looking good.
recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn left.
Hey, we found a road. Nice. Ooh, I know exactly where that is, and that is dangerous. Very dangerous, but we are going to risk it.
400 yards, turn sharp left.
Hey, we made it. Alright. I'm just telling you right now, if it gives me the level 8 car that I usually get, I'm just going to keep this car. Yeah, we're just going to keep this car. We're not going to go to a GTR, rear-wheel drive. Oh, I see that. But the Brocky, really, the Brocky. Yeah, I think I would honestly rather have the Trailcat than the Brocky, but especially for this terrain. This is some really terrible terrain for the Brocky. Or for any car, really, but you gonna come stream snipe me? I can't tell where you're at. I'm cool either way at this point. Because we're both top 30, so. Yeah. Definitely going to be on this side. So me being over here like I am. Let's see what this guy's driving. I don't think the finish line's going to be very convenient with me driving this direction, but no, he's not driving a bad car at all. That worked out. So many trees. Whoa. That is a very weird spot for a finish line. What on earth? How's it going, Winter Show? Welcome to the stream. I do not want the Nissan GTR, not a rear-wheel drive road car, in these treacherous conditions. What on earth? Why would I even do? It makes no sense. I'm just going to be stuck with this car unless I challenge like a level 8 with a decent car or a level 9 or 10. Because it's going to keep giving me the same car. That is a known fact. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this car because the terrain over here, it makes no sense to upgrade to a Jeep. I'm sorry, upgrade to a GTR. Where are we at? Okay. So it's definitely going to be over there. Let's see if we can position ourselves. Oh. Oh, turn, turn, turn. Oh, are you kidding me? What on earth? I am speechless. Of all the things to hit, I don't even know what on earth I just hit. I really don't. Just decided to do a barrel roll. I don't know. Out of nowhere. Well, we're top 30. I'm just trying to figure out how I can drive through a literal forest without hitting trees, just flawlessly. Drive next to a house, do a barrel roll. Yeah, I didn't see what I finished. I just know it was better than 30, which is all that was required. Probably like 17th or 18th, though. See, this thing doesn't handle terribly stock. And this got some upgrade room. Not terrible at all. Yeah, we're probably in a challenge at the same time. Where you challenge somebody. Yeah, it was 16th apparently. You probably challenged somebody shortly after I challenged somebody. What's next? That's next. Let's use the understeer machine. Level 6 hacker. Well, if you think about it, joke's on them because that car that you had was terrible for that terrain. Oh yeah, definitely handy. No! Well, there's always the second lap. I totally tapped that wall, but I will take it. Honestly, first gear is not going to accelerate that much faster than second gear. And if I... no! Come on! What the hell? If I downshift, I'm going to forget to upshift because I can't hear the engine. We're just going to take this one carefully because I don't want to do a fourth lap. And there we have it. Did anybody else need anything else? Give it just a minute or so. I mean, as you could see, Ricky, I wasn't exactly trying. I was just trying to get a clean lap. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Well, we're all gold. While we're waiting a few minutes to see if anybody needs anything else, I'll go ahead and do this dirt race. Might as well. Yeah, there's not many races, even sprint races, where you got to go that fast. So probably just two in the game that would require you to go that fast. But on those two, top end does come in handy. But on literally the other 35, acceleration would help. So 2 versus 35. There's probably less road races than that. I don't think there's actually 35, but road and straight races maybe. But to put them together. It's always my own drive Tires that are absurdly fast. This is on highly skilled. This is a battle. Spoke too soon. You know, for as much as this game has toted the let's do everything co-op, we're going to do co-op stories now and everything co-op, the amount of the playlists that you cannot do in co-op It's a bit ridiculous. 'Cause we tried to do this co-op, it wouldn't let us do this in co-op. I guarantee if we tried to do the treasure hunt in co-op, it would bug everybody. Can't do the event lab in co-op, it would not let us. Obviously can't do the Eliminator in co-op. For a good reason on that one. Just because that would lead to possible collusion. Be unfair for the people that are in there just by themselves. So I understand that one, but if you tried to do the PR stunts like actually in co-op, you'd be running into each other, and especially for like the speed zone, collisions aren't turned off whenever you do that, so you'd just be running into each other. Can't do the monthly rivals in co-op just because it's not really an option. Y'all think this thing can do 3 stars on this stock? Maybe. If I get enough of a run up. I don't think it'll be able to do it, but I am curious to see. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. No. Nope. So close. 9/10 of a second. That's unfortunate. Actually. Instead of teleporting all the way back there. It won't let me rewind. Never mind. I was like right there. I wanted to go the other direction actually. Okay then, are you serious? Are you actually serious? It can barely do its stock, and when you're not stock, it's too fast. Yeah, that actually turned out relatively good. Alright. That should have been... Yep, that was it. So now all we have left is the 6 daily challenges. That is it. And it doesn't look like anybody else needs anything in chat, so we're going to call it a stream. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm glad I was able to help everybody out with what I was able to help you out with. And hopefully we'll see you next week on the stream. Y'all have a good night.